me ask you a question. Is there any difference, as far as my brain is concerned, when carrying out these three following tasks? That's the first task. That's the second task. And that's the third task. If your answer to the question is no, that's the correct answer. So my question to you is this. If you're going to learn archery, you would never go along and expect to shoot arrows using this type of bow. Too heavy, too complex. So why do you think it's appropriate to go along and learn how to shoot a bow using this type of equipment? What happens is people start putting arrows into bows. The primary purpose when you're learning is to do it safely and to have fun. I understand that. But what happens is that when people start to try and shoot arrows, before they've developed the correct motor skill in the brain to do so, they ultimately start to focus on too many variables involved in the shooting process. The focus is on so many different parts of the draw, so much about where the arrow is going, all the time, whilst they're creating poor motor skills, poor releases. The brain is creating a motor skill that in effect is flawed, and people can then spend the rest of their lives trying to change their technical skills, all of the time trying to change what's been implanted in the brain. That is no way to learn archery. What I'm going to do for a series of videos is show and teach you how to draw a bow using this Clini-band. There is no arrows involved. All I'm going to do is show you step by step how to create a correct motor skill in the brain for drawing a recurve bow. Once you've learnt and developed the skill, when you go and pick up the bow and start shooting arrows, you will already have in place a much better pattern of shooting. So rather than people going up and starting to try and shoot arrows with a bow, doing all sorts of things and being manipulated and pushed and pulled, what will happen is you'll understand a sequence of events that's involved in releasing the arrow. Once you pick up the bow, a lot of the work required to shoot correctly will already be in place.